Hello and welcome back. Let's quickly look into the question for this video. We have got two tables as you can see on my screen, orders and discounts. So orders table is holding the data of the transactions of the customer. So if you see here we have the order ID, who made this order. So we have the customer ID over here, the date of the order and the amount of the order. In discounts, we have the customer ID and the discount threshold and the discount rate. So what does that mean over here is, so if I talk about 101 customer ID, so 101 customer ID's discount threshold is 200. So what does that mean? It simply means that if 101 does any transaction or makes any order which is at par the discount threshold, which is 200 in this particular case, then we are going to provide 101 with 10% discount. So if you see over here, in this particular transaction, 101 has made the order of 150 rupees. Yeah. So we are not going to give any discount to the customer because the threshold is 200. Now, in this particular case, if you see 101, the amount is 250. The amount of the order is 250. So over here, we are going to provide him for this particular transaction, we are going to provide him the discount of 10%. So basically, we want an output like this. Okay, so you can see that what we have done is we have joined the two tables, and over here we are showing the discount rate. So as per the orders of the customer, what is the discount rate? Now you can see that we are getting all the data from the orders table. So this is definitely is going to be left join. Make sense? Yeah, because we want the details of all the orders, as simple as that. But in case of discount rate, we have to do some calculations. I hope I'm clear with the question. Let's quickly write the solution. Over here, you can see that I have created the table, both the tables, and I have inserted the data into the table. I'm going to provide you the code in the description of the video. Now, if you see, I've written some of the code in order to save time. So if I execute this, this is what we are getting. So what I've done is I have selected the different columns from the two tables. And then I have left joined the orders table and the discount table on customer ID column of both the tables. Yeah, so what we are getting is this. Okay, now you can see that all the records we have from the order table, and in case of discount rate, so this particular column discount rate is coming from the discount table. So for 101, we have the discount rate of 10%. For 101, again, we have the discount rate of 10%. For 103, as you can see that we do not have any record for 103 in our discount table. So that's coming null. Okay, I hope I'm clear with whatever we have done so far. Now we have to make changes to this particular column, right? So one of the way is that we use a simple case statement. So I'll say case when total amount is greater than D dot discount threshold. Let me quickly take it from here. Okay, so whenever we have the total amount greater than the discount threshold, yeah, then what we want to do is, then we want to show the discount rate, yeah. Else null. I'll quickly end this and I'll say as, I'll give it a name. Yep. So what we have done is we are simply calculating this column in the select statement where we are saying that whenever the order amount, so whenever we have the order amount greater than the discount threshold, okay, so whenever we have the order amount greater than the discount threshold, well, that's a requirement. So in this particular column, we are going to show the discount rate. Okay. If this is not the case, okay, if this is not true, then we are going to show null. So let me quickly run this and show you the results. So we have got the results as you can see. So it is quite straightforward, but there's one more way to do it. So what we are going to do is when we are joining the two tables, at that time we are going to do some calculation in on clause. Okay. So you can see over here, let me remove this for now. And again, a left join between the two table is giving us this result. Well, that's not the requirement. We want something else in the discount rate. So rather than adding case to the select statement, what we can do is we can do some calculation on the on clause of the joins. So what we can do is we can also say that and. So I'm giving one more condition to join the two tables. So I'll say and O dot total orders or total amount, O dot total amount is greater than D dot discount threshold. Let me run this and show you the results. Perfect. So we have got the output, the expected output. So what we have done is, so here while joining the two tables, what we have done is on clause, we have added two conditions. One of the condition is quite simple where we are joining it on the customer ID of both the table. In the second condition, we are checking if the total amount, which is the orders column, so if the total amount is greater than discount threshold. So if both the conditions are true, because it's a left join, right? So if both the conditions are true, then only we are getting the discount rate from the discount table. If the condition is false, because again I'm repeating, it's a left join, so we are going to have all the records from the left table. So what we are getting is we are getting null whenever any of the condition is false, as simple as that. So I hope I'm clear with this solution. I've added this question to my SQL playlist because I've seen a lot of students, they do not know that you can do some calculation in on clause also. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Meet you in the next one.